All right, if you have a weak stomach, do not watch what happened to Detroit Lions defensive lineman Aiden Hutchinson. His leg got broken. This was the Lions versus the Cowboys. He was trying to sack the quarterback of Dak Prescott, and let's just say that it's a friendly fire, shin on shin type of thing. And yeah, the rest is history. It's really bad, so I'm just letting y'all know right now. I'm not gonna put the link in the description or anything like that. You can watch it for yourself. Like I said, it's bad. Now let's get that out the way. The Carolina Panthers versus Chicago Bears, 36-10 was the final score. I watched some of it. That was after the funeral, but like I said, I didn't watch the whole one because I was out of town. Plus, I had to go to a funeral to bury my great uncle, my father's uncle. So, and when you turn the ball over versus the other team don't, you're not going to win too many football games. In fact, I look at the stat. I'm still looking at the stat right now. I mean, you turn the ball over 3 times versus the other team none. Yeah, you have less first downs versus the other team had more. You're gonna lose. You had more. They outrushed them by 8 yards, and like I said, they lose the time. They lost in time possession. I mean, this was all about the defense couldn't stop Chicago Bears offense. That's all it was. Then you lose key players left and right, more so on the defense versus the offense. Yes, Tommy Tremble didn't play in the Falcons game today due to the concussion he sustained in Chicago last weekend. So there you go. But still, it's hard to establish a run when the score is out of hand and you're just throwing the ball. So, yeah. And Chuba Hubbard, he had 13 carries for 97 yards for 1 touchdown, 3 yards shy of 100. And you go 3 for 12 on third downs versus 4 for 11 Chicago, 1 for 3 on fourth down versus, 0 for 1 for Chicago, which they didn't need it. They didn't care because they won the game anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, so let's move on to today's game between the Falcons versus the Panthers. Yes, Atlanta Falcons won 38-20 over the Carolina Panthers. In fact, they could have scored 40 points if they wanted to. That should have been a pick 6, but the Falcons defender decided to, get down. Whatever. So Carolina lost this game. It has everything to do with the defense couldn't get the stops, the important stops. I mean, the offense for the Carolina Panthers, they were going toe for toe, and I like that, against the Atlanta Falcons. I mean, they didn't let the Falcons have their way the way the Tampa Bay Buccaneers did a couple of Thursdays ago, 2 weeks ago on Thursday, where Kirk Cousins went beast mode on, you know what I mean? But when you lose the turnover battle, when the Atlanta Falcons had 423 total yards versus Carolina Panthers had 335, you're not going to win too many football games, and they allow 198 rushing yards. There's your answer. And the Carolina Panthers had 10 penalties for 74 yards versus Atlanta had 5 yards. I think one of them was I didn't agree with one of the penalties, one of that call, so I'll just leave it alone. So yeah, I mean, Andy Dalton, he was trying, but this is something the Carolina Panthers will worry about when Dave Canales became the new head coach for the team. He's gonna be ditching the running game and throw the ball more, and we're starting to see that. But there were games that they had to abandon the run because, the score was out of reach. So, and Chuba Hubbard had 18 carries for 92 yards. I mean, he was 8 yards shy of 100 yards. Dave Canales, give the play calling up. Please, for the love of football God, just do it. Your strategy is not working. And no, I don't want to hear anyone come into my comments, come into my video, say, hey, Big Cat, they won against the Las Vegas Raiders. Do you realize it's the Las Vegas Raiders? They have a history of giving away games after winning their big game. This is going, I'm going to say this again, it gone all the way back to when they were in Oakland Raiders, in Oakland, California, okay? It's been that way since. So just chill out. And you're seeing how bad the Raiders are right now. Go ask the Pittsburgh Steelers. God dang, man. Yeah. I mean, look at their running back for the Atlanta Falcons. 18 carries, 105 yards, and 1 touchdown. Bijan Robinson, he was like 5 yards shy of 100 rushing yards. The injuries is really hurting the Carolina Panthers. Bad. Really bad. And Andy Dalton didn't play too bad, but those 2 interceptions, it's where he was trying too hard. Especially that first interception he was trying to get the ball to Ian Thomas. I don't know why he played in the first place. Not to mention he was triple coverage. Don't ask me why he did that, but that's beyond me. The second interception, he was trying to throw the ball to Deontay Johnson, but the defender undercut him and nearly had a pick 6. Nearly, and that was towards the end of the game. Yeah, the Carolina Panthers, they have to go on the road to play nation's capital, Washington, D.C., to take on the Washington Commanders. That is a game I'm not looking forward to because former Panther players on there like Jeremy Chan, Frankie Louvu, I'll be forever be angry with the Carolina Panthers for letting that man go. Why you let him out the door? It's beyond me. I will continuously pound the table and look at the Panthers sideways like serious right now. Anyway, so all the Carolina Panthers have to do is slow down Jaden Daniels. Don't let him go off the same way you did to Caleb Williams, and try in defense, for the love of football gods, please try to stop the run. Can you do that? I appreciate that. You do those things,